Hello everyone, and welcome to One Piece. We have to start this video with less excitement because it's so exciting, but it's so sad. For the past, I don't even know how many years, 3 years or something? It's maybe been 2.5 years, if I had to guess. I've been watching One Piece twice a week, every week, without any breaks. I think maybe I had to take a break a little bit in the time. There was a time there where my channel was almost completely taken down, and I had to wait a month for the disputes to go through. And that was a nightmarish month. And I think in that time, actually no, I think in that time I was still doing it. I was just posting it only to Patreon, and then I had to like post catch-up videos to YouTube. Yeah, so I think I've been doing it pretty consistently. Every single week, twice a week. By the end, I was doing 8 episodes a week of catching up to this show. And there's a part of me, when I started this, that was like, there's no way I ever finish this. There's absolutely no way. And another part of me that was saying, if I do ever finish it, I'm going to be an old man. But it was just such an incredible series that I got through it easily. Easily. So, yeah, today is the day that I catch up to One Piece. I'm going to be watching 3 episodes. I haven't even gotten my notes out. I'm a mess right now. You're gonna see me at my worst maybe today. These may be the worst reactions I ever do, or the best, I don't know. But today we're doing episodes 1153, 1154, and 1155. There we go. I've now written it on my notebook, so it's confirmed. So we're gonna be finishing the Egghead Island arc. By the way, fan-fucking-tastic arc. Like, just incredible. Like, one of my favorite arcs in the entire series. So what a great time to catch up to this series. But we're gonna be caught up, and then, like, not only am I gonna be then caught up, and that's crazy, but then, like, the show's not gonna be airing for several months, you know? So I'm not gonna have this stuff to watch. So I'm gonna talk more probably at the end of the video. Like, I tend to yap, so I'll save some of it for the end of the video. But you know, I've got ideas of other things that I can do on the channel, but I also understand that, like, some people, you know, the bonus stuff isn't really what they're here for. Some people are just here for the One Piece reactions, and so they might leave my channel and then come back, maybe, hopefully, please come back when either the live action drops or the show comes back. And so I'm immensely excited for the live action, but I would be doing some other stuff on this channel, but you know, there's probably not going to be as much frequency of content, because, like, how could there be? We just finished, we're just about to finish the show. So yeah, this is a crazy moment. If you're watching this, like, really far into the future, and I mean, I pray I'm still doing videos really far into the future, but, like, you know, I'm a small YouTuber, so, like, at any point, unfortunately, it's hard to say, but at any point, I could have to stop doing videos because I have the rest of my life that I have to attend to. And I hope that doesn't. I want to keep doing these videos forever, but unfortunately, you know, sometimes you need money and other stuff. But if you're watching this way into the future, you may not even realize why this video is special. Basically, it's that there are no more episodes at the time I'm recording this video for the first time ever. So this is crazy. But yeah, I'm really excited to jump into these episodes. I'm recording this video so early. I'm recording this video like almost a week before it's even going to go out to patrons. And it's partially because, like, I'm just trying to be efficient. I'm just trying to, like, record the next video on my schedule, and this is the next one on my schedule. And it's partially because, like, I feel like I don't want to sit on this. You know, like, I know there's a part of me that's like, yes, I want to save this video so that, you know, like, I don't want to rush through it or anything, but I don't feel like I'm rushing. I've just had in the back of my head, like, I'm going to be recording that One Piece video. And so when am I going to do it? Am I going to do it today? Maybe I should wait till, you know, in a few days at least, you know, maybe I should save it or whatever. But then it's just going to be on the back of my mind. Like, I just need to record it and do the video while it's on my mind, you know, while emotions are high. But yeah, and also, like, I feel like you might not feel this strongly about the idea of catching up to the show. I mean, when I watched all of Ace of the Diamond before I even started One Piece, I watched all of Ace of the Diamond, which was like, this was before I even started a YouTube channel. I watched all of Ace of the Diamond, which was like, I don't know, 200 episodes or something. It was like a pretty long show, you know? And I get to the end of it and I'm like, wow, I did it. That was awesome. I'm so glad that I watched all of that. Anyway, on to the next show, you know? Now, One Piece obviously is longer, but also, like, it's a different thing when you're, like, recording all these videos. I've made skits, I've made best moment videos, I've, like, done live streams, I've talked to, you know, other people about this for years and years. I've bought fucking merch, you know? I have merch out the wazoo for One Piece. It's, like, part of my personality now. I look at my Apple Watch, which I'm not wearing right now, but it has Zoro, Sanji, and Luffy on it or whatever. Like, this is a part of who I am now. So it's a very different thing. And on top of that, you know, I found this community of people, these people who watch my videos. I see familiar faces in the comments all the time, and when I see new faces, I'm like, that's awesome. I love having a new person in the comments. But you know, it's been a crazy experience. So I'm very humbled by all of the support that I've gotten over this time. Being a small channel is kind of a wild thing, because like I'm in that mid zone between, like, I'm not so small that there's nobody watching. There are people watching, and there are people who are very dedicated to watching, and who I see, like, long comments on, or people, like, remember threads, like, things that I said a long time ago, or, like, pick up on my running jokes that I do throughout these 1,000 episodes, which I really appreciate, and I respect that a lot. But also, I'm not, like, so big that, you know, that everything gets lost in the crowd, and that it's, like, massively supporting my lifestyle or whatever. I'm, like, right in that in-between space where it's, like, it's all passion. All of this is just pure passion coming from me and coming from you, you know? You're not watching it to jump on the bandwagon of a popular YouTuber, and I'm not watching it... I'm not making these videos to be rich, because it's not making me rich. But like, it's just from both sides. We're doing this for the love of the game, and I really I appreciate all the support all of you have given me over time. And I mean, we will be getting into the episodes in a second, I promise you. But also, I mean, it would be unfair of me not to give a major shout out to Veritas, who a long time ago found my videos and was constantly supporting my Patreon and constantly commenting on the videos, and then gave me lists of One Piece movies to watch, always told me the things I needed to know, the spoilers I needed to avoid, like the episodes that could be bunched together, and then sent me a huge box of over 1,000 cards and a figure that I keep on my desk here, and a beautiful letter, and, like, just so much stuff. So I try to thank Veritas at every opportunity that I can, but I feel like if I didn't mention him in this video, of, like, the current, like, you know, break in my One Piece journey, I think it would be inappropriate for me not to mention it, because that's, like, it's helped me out immensely, like, quite literally probably saved me, like, dozens of hours of work and a lot of other stuff. So thank you so much. But yeah, I guess we're gonna get into it. You know, if it was my choice, I would make this intro like 30 minutes long. I'm not kidding. But I actually, also, the YouTuber in me is shouting retention, watch time retention. Like, you're gonna get only 50 views on this video, because, like, people are gonna be clicking off it so quickly. So I'm sure you can see already the little jump ahead icon. if you're a premium YouTube user, there's like a little icon that says jump ahead. You probably saw that a while back and has already clicked it, and it'll jump you straight to the reaction. Anyway, let's jump into this. You can go to my Patreon account for the full-length reactions. I'd love to say early access, and you will get early access of stuff, but, like, you're no longer getting 3 weeks ahead of full-length reactions on this show, because that there's no more. So and thank you so much to the patrons who did support me all this time. I do imagine there's going to be patrons who are going to be not supporting me anymore because One Piece will be over, and I understand. I do get it. It's very sad, and I would love to keep you around, and I hope there's stuff on my main channel and still One Piece content. And obviously when the show comes back, you can still watch the full-length reactions on my Patreon account. I hope that stuff is enough to keep you around, but if it isn't, I understand. No hard feelings. Thank you so much for the support. Okay, all right. Enough fucking talking, idiot. It's time for some One Piece. Let's the last episodes, I haven't even talked about the show. The last episodes were incredible. There was like legitimately a life-changing line in the previous video that has still stuck with me, and I've been thinking about it and contextualizing it within my life. The line from Bonnie. And if it was any other video, I would have been talking about that for 10 minutes at the start of this intro. But no, there's other stuff to talk about. But I can't wait to jump back into this and see what these final 3 episodes have in store. And yeah, let's jump into this. This is One Piece, episode 1153. One Piece, woo! Oh, I just saw Bonnie and Luffy at the end there. Was that always there? No, didn't Veritas say there were like small changes towards the end of the arc? Was that what it was? Okay, recap Rubik's. If you're new to the channel, this is the recap Rubik's Cube. It's the Rubik's Cube that I do while the recap is going on, and my goal is to beat the recap. Whoa, that's the cube complete, by the way. But there is some stuff happening that I don't think was in last episode. It's Luffy's era now. I love seeing Bonnie just like full of emotion with this. Oh, I thought there was going to be a title there. Yep, that's us. Zoro, like, just standing without holding on to anything. It's like the guy who stands on a train and tries to look cool by not holding on to any of the things. And then trips over as soon as the train starts. Mm-hmm. You saying Roger wanted people to go out and look for the actual truth? So he said, go find the One Piece? Mm-hmm. Shanks? Shanks is going to Beehive? Once again, he's getting credit for information he did not know. Oh my god. The one who claims the One Piece will have the fate of the world. Oh my god. That's insane. This episode's called the Fate of the World. That's it. They've all just been inspired. Hibari's so cute. Oh, Kobe's locking in. I mean, he's good at soaking the crowd. What do you think of this, crocodile? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, you might be in trouble. Oh yeah, I forgot about the caribou thing. Yeah. Alright. Joy Boy is... Joy Boy is his. Joy Boy is his. Uh-oh. We're not getting it. Oh my god. Just wake up a little bit. Ah, Joy Boy is his. I'm trying to figure out what that sentence could be leading to. Oh man. They had to give the Iron Giant like a voice and personality so that it hurts when he goes down. Oh god, oh god. That was what was keeping them distracted. Oh my god. He's like still in the vicinity? I thought he would have been on a different island after they sent him flying. Oh god, him fucking running on air. Piece of shit. Flying is not allowed on the server, motherfucker. Alright, Zoro, can you hold back an elder? Like, this is a thing. If we don't hold them back, like, even if we do hold them back for a bit, they're gonna keep coming, surely. Oh, he's still up. There's no chance you're alive. That is not actually Joy Boy, yeah. Well, Bonnie also looks exactly like that when she uses her power. Aww. Monkey D. Luffy. Hell yeah. Can you drop some lore about the D? Is he gonna hold back the elders somehow? In this state? Oh, oh, activating one of his special moves. What is this? What? Oh, is that like a weather rope? What the fuck is this? What the fuck? It's like Conqueror's Haki? Like extreme Conqueror's Haki? Yeah, and whoa, what? Look at this illustration and this animation. Look at this drawing, that's awesome. Whoa! Oh. What the fuck is this? This is crazy. Why did he pull a rope and then Conqueror's Haki activated? And like an immense Haki. Yeah. It's even knocking out Vice Admirals? Vice Admirals! I mean, what is this, Joy Boy's Haki somehow? But can you store that? Oh my god. Oh, this fucking animation is awesome. It's affecting the elders. What? It de-transformed them? That's fucking incredible. It sent them back. Why was bro already back? It sent them back. Were they only temp summoned? Oh, Emu's pissed. Oh, maybe not pissed, maybe in pain? Is it Joy Boy's Haki? Wow. Just hearing them cry. Jinbei didn't do that much. Hard to say. So yeah, I guess they must have, like, the summoning spell must have been keeping them here, and it could be deactivated. I feel like it would have been the equivalent of like breaking their concentration spell. Yeah. So, do we still have Lilith with us? Wait. Saturn is still here? I mean, it's pretty fucked up. How is Saturn still here? Oh, because he wasn't summoned here. Because he came here by boat. That makes sense. Is this going to be a Joy Boy flashback? Is that... Joy Boy has a straw hat? Oh my god. Oh my god. When the time is right. Aww. God damn. God damn, man. Mohikai. Oh, what an incredible episode, man. That was so good. And there was so much shit in that. I mean, there was a flashback, seemingly, with Joy Boy in it. With Joy Boy's haki. And he gave it to Emmett. But we did hear his voice. Like, in the previous video, I was like, was that Joy Boy's voice? Did we hear Joy Boy's voice? But this was like almost certainly him. What I like is that he sounds a bit like Luffy. Like, doesn't sound like a crazy amount like Luffy, but he's got the same energy. I think he's also probably voiced by a woman as well. But like, I think they're really trying to make it clear, like, the parallels between, like, how similar Luffy is to Joy Boy. But that's fucking crazy, man. That's so... It's just... it's massive. Like, it really... I remember people saying, you know, when you watch Egghead, it's gonna be clear that this story is coming to an end, you know? Like, doesn't mean it's gonna end soon, necessarily. But that it's gonna be clear that we're in the final saga. Because this is some pretty massive shit. And yeah, like, watching this arc... and the way it all plays out, I really am thinking, like, yeah, we're in the end game. Like, this is just some crazy shit. Joy Boy being mentioned. Was Joy Boy mentioned for the first time in Fishman, or was he mentioned earlier than that? Because I do remember it being mentioned in Fishman. Because I remember, like, the name coming up, and then me being like in my head, I was like, did I miss something? Who's Joy Boy? And then they don't bring it up for ages. And I was like, so what the fuck was that all about? But now, at this point in the show, it's like, I know that Joy Boy is one of the most important figures in the entire One Piece universe. Which is fucking wild. Like, you'd think, when you were starting this show, it really feels like the idea is you're going through this journey, and the mystery stuff is like you learning more about Gold Roger. Like, I felt like that would be the thing. But as it goes on, like, eventually, like, little pieces at a time, the mystery of Gold Roger just gets unraveled and unraveled and unraveled to the point where, like, I feel like there's not that much mystery to Gold Roger anymore. There's still a bit, but not a crazy amount. We saw most of his journey. We know who his crew were. We know most of his motives. We know a hell of a lot about Gold Roger at this point. And so now, like, that mystery's passed on to Joy Boy. And now Joy Boy is this, like, crazy, mysterious figure. So yeah, also, what a wild name. Have I ever talked about the name Joy Boy? Like, I think it's awesome. I think it's a great, like, sometimes I'll laugh at naming schemes that Oda will do, because sometimes they're funny and they're almost too funny to be, like, for me to take seriously. Like, I think I still sometimes laugh at Miss All Sunday as Nico Robin's code name, just because it's like, it's just a ridiculous name. But I like it. Like, now when I think about it, I go, oh, I loved the Miss All Sunday version of Robin, and it feels kind of natural, but it's still, like, it's still dumb as shit. And Like, I think it's like dumb in a, like, it's funny and it's good ironically to me, right? But I think Joy Boy just works. I think it just works really nicely. It's catchy. It's really memorable. Like, you don't have to remember something really complicated. Like, you know, Kozuki Oden is a fantastic character. It's not the easiest name in the world to remember. It's not the hardest. He's got the name of a food, but like, it's not the absolute easiest thing. My Crunchyroll just crashed in front of my eyes. It's not the easiest thing to remember in the world. But, and I'm not just saying that because it's Japanese. I also think it's kind of a, like, you know, it's not a super tough name, but it's like kind of, you got to remember like an actual name. But Joy Boy is like snappy and easy to remember, and it rhymes, and it's silly, and it also kind of represents who he is. So that's much easier, right? Yeah. Let me look back at my notes. So yeah, okay. So we sent the elders packing with this haki. I need to log into Crunchyroll again. It crashed, and then it was like log in again. So they sent the elders packing. And so, but I think it was basically, like, as I said in the video, it's like a concentration spell in D&D. Like, a concentration spell is a spell you really gotta, like, you really got to concentrate on, if that surprises you. It's basically like you have to be actively concentrating on the spell at any time. So if you get damaged enough, every time you get damaged, you have to roll to see if you can hold the concentration spell. And the bigger the hit that you take, the harder it is to maintain concentration, right? And so because of that, you know, spellcasters doing really powerful spells that they have to hold in place, everyone starts wailing on them to try to get them to lose their concentration. I imagine that's kind of what was happening here, where it's like the summoning, they were actually just being held in the world through this summoning spell that I guess had to be like actively maintained, and then yeah, I guess they lost their concentration on it when they like detransformed and all got hit with that powerful haki. So that's pretty cool, and it's a good way to have the elders, one, not be chasing after us actively anymore, right? Like they fucked it up, and so now they've been sent packing. And two, when we were fighting Saint Saturn, right? And I was like, this is awesome. Like, the boss battle of this arc is fighting like one of the elders, but all the other elders are here, and I was like, they're focusing so much on this one fight, and then I guess we're gonna run, but the others are still like close enough that I feel like they would be a threat, right? So like us focusing all our attacks on Saint Saturn isn't gonna do much, but for them to go away like that makes a lot of sense, because then the damage we did on Saint Saturn actually mattered, because he can't immediately get up and immediately start fighting or whatever. So yeah, very cool. Anyway, we have 2 episodes left, and I don't know what they're gonna be, because we've started sailing, right? We're starting to fuck off. So like, I'm guessing we're not gonna see Elbaf in these 2 episodes, and like we might see it like in the distance. I imagine we're not gonna land on Elbaf. Normally, I think they do that at the start of arcs, not at the end of them. So as much as I really want to see some Elbaf content, I don't think we're getting that today. So what are we getting? I don't know. I'm taking something. Just ignore it. It's technically drugs, but it's not the kinds of drugs you're thinking. Unless you're thinking medicinal drugs, in which case, yes. It is the kind of drugs you're thinking. So the idea of like Vegapunk saying the fate of the world, you know, like the person who has the One Piece is gonna have a lot of power in their hands, is it's really interesting, because it really is one of those stories. I mean, a lot of these stories, once they go long enough and they've like starting to hit more endgame, it really does like ramp up the stakes, right? And so it ramps up the stakes to be the world. But I really like the way that it's ramping up the stakes in that like it's a lot about information, you know? It's not like, oh, well, I mean, this could be the case, but like it's probably not about like, oh, the One Piece is one of the ancient weapons or like an ancient weapon. So the person who gets the One Piece is going to be able to destroy whatever islands they want, you know? So we have to stop them from getting that, right? It's more that, like, getting to the One Piece or getting to Raftel will give us our answers. And so, and those answers are going to be monumental to how we push forward in the world. Now, there might be even more at the One Piece that helps you to control the world. But I don't know. And then there's always, like, Luffy's dream. We have to remember, like, Luffy's got a dream that we don't know about. So what is it? Also interesting, in this episode, they reaffirmed that Kobe is going to stand in Luffy's way. Like, they reaffirmed that, like, that idea of, like, remember, Kobe's on the other side, you know? Like, we're rooting for Kobe. We love Kobe. He's incredible. Remember, we're going to face him at some point. And in this episode, he said, like, I have to stop Luffy. So, yeah. Also, Joy Boy is his ellipsis. Joy Boy is his. Joy Boy is his. What if it was like Joy Boy is his last name or first name? And then he was gonna go on to say his middle name is D and his family name is Monkey. I don't know, like that. I don't know. I don't know if that would be necessary, narratively speaking. But I'm not sure. Like, how many links between Luffy and Joy Boy is too many links? You know what I mean? How many until we start to go like, okay, what? But the thing is, Oda also likes to play with this idea of like, you know, the divine, the chosen one, like godly stuff. Like, Luffy's literally like sun god Nika, right? So he really likes this idea of making things feel like their destiny. So, like, if they keep adding more and more links between Luffy and Joy Boy, I wouldn't be surprised. But it is very funny that, like, early in the story, everyone's like, wow, he reminds me so much of Roger. And now we're in the late part of the story, and people aren't saying that anymore. Now people are saying he reminds me a lot of Joy Boy. But a lot of the people saying that are trying to kill us. But the people that aren't saying it are really fucking powerful, because if they're saying he reminds me of Joy Boy, guess what? They're hundreds of years old and are really powerful creatures. Anyway, fucking awesome. Okay, well, let's move on to the next episode. Second to last episode of the fucking arc. Episode 1154 of One Piece. Here we go. Is this recap? I think so. Recap Rubik's. Whoa, hang on. This is an interesting angle. Also, the soda sounded a lot like a way that Luffy would say that. Oh, okay, this episode's gonna be called, I don't know, what are they gonna show? The trip around the world, people's reactions to Vegapunk's news or something. I don't know. Huh? It was pretty crazy. It's the Seraphim trying to get them all up. I like a snake being smitten. Alright, Luffy, get back on the ship and feed Luffy so much more, please. Yeah! It's convenient that we're with giants, because they'd be used to making a lot of food, you know? Yep. The way the music went down there. Well, actually, we got Sanji. He can cook. Don't take away his job. Aww. Full speed ahead. 600 men. Okay, Morgans. Some dope tracks. Oh, we're gonna get new bounties, maybe? Jesus. Oh, Vivi. Oh, Jesus. I got so hyped I almost broke my arm. Look at her pout. Such an insane guy. Nope. Yep. She's not going to prioritize her own safety over others. Yeah, there's some crazy shit going on. You're not... It's not a slow news day, I'll say that. Oh, Sentomaru. Kizaru? What are you doing? Is Kizaru gonna reply? Makes sense that an admiral can be left standing. He's alive. He did a bit of a sloppy job, but he's like, I already did a huge fucking job for you, motherfuckers. Killed one of my best friends for you. Oh, I heard him laugh. Oh, look at the happy Sentomaru. Oh, Bonnie. Jesus, man. I didn't want to watch it again. Oh my god. Seeing him crying as well. Oh, most I've ever liked Kizaru. And I respect that response. I respect that he was like, oh shit, you're this emotional. Yeah, you tried. Sanji. Don't try to save me. He wanted the message to get out. I imagine that's what it was. He was like, that message activates if I die. Oh, we're jumping back in time? Unless they just rebuilt it all real quick, but I doubt it. 2 weeks before the Straw Hat's arrival, okay. Oh, this is when the Mother Flame is used. Is York? Oh. He thought of Lilith first, because she's the evil one. Okay, so it could have been Edison. Yeah, those four. They all suspect Lilith. That's really funny. That's really funny. Because I said that. I was like, I don't suspect Lilith at all because she's the evil one. It would be too obvious. Oh my god. Pythagoras figured it out. They all felt bad. Oh, I miss Shaka. I miss him a lot. Yeah, so they had all this information at their disposal. 6 days. That's such a cool shot. That's crazy. Yeah, when you isolate greed, it's not a great idea. Yeah. So they're more valuable. These are cool shots, man. I like all of this. I'm going to die, but not in. So he planned for it the entire time. The island's cloud generator. Ah. So that was his way of hiding that he was hiding the transmitter snail in there. Damn. Other memories? Like what? Oh, that's why they didn't know. That I thought maybe they were pretending not to know, but right. God damn, man. Also, they have a memory wiping machine. Don't let the government get a hand of hand of that. What am I trying to say? Their hands on that. Oh, okay. He left himself a note. Believe in yourself and die. Damn. He didn't even know what was gonna happen, and he still sacrificed himself. He trusted himself that much. That's crazy, man. And about the One Piece, are you just gonna say it's real? Oh. That's nice. He's like, I'm rooting for you. Someone give this man food. Oh, Bonnie hugging Kuma. Damn, man. There's one episode left. Okay, awesome episode again. There's one left. There's one left. So, why did I write Vivi Spank? Was that just like getting fantasizing? Spunk. That's what I wrote. Vivi Spunk, which is what I meant was I love that we're seeing the side of Vivi that won't compromise. Like that's I love her so much as a character. Part of that's her design. Like I think she's very cute. But like another part of that is like there's just so much stuff in Alabasta that like the conviction that this fucking girl had was like nothing else. I love the scene of like Luffy and her fighting and her just like slapping the shit out of Luffy. Like everyone remembers the bit where Luffy punches Vivi, but like the bit where Vivi is just like beating the shit out of Luffy out of frustration, right? Like I love that scene. I mean, you shouldn't do that to your friends, probably, but in that scene, it was so appropriate. It was like it felt like she really needed to get this out, which I just thought was so great. And like her standing on top of the clock tower and just screaming like stop fighting, and we're hearing like her just screaming at the top of her lungs like it's the only thing that matters, you know. Like just these moments of Vivi where she's just like putting her all into something. So like I love seeing the scene of her, like Morgans is giving her a safe haven right now. Morgans is keeping her safe, and yet she's seeing something Morgans is doing and is like, you're a fucking tool. You're a piece of shit because you're exploiting people. You're exploiting information and using it for your own personal gain at the cost of other people's livelihood and their fear and their comfort, right? Like that. And so she's like, fuck you, you piece of shit. And Morgan's is like, are you sure you want to do that? I could dox you. I could reveal your location and you'll be dead. And Vivi's like, yeah, fucking do it, pussy. I dare you. Like, I love that. I love that side of Vivi. It's so great. Like, and Warpole has to step in and go like, okay, let's stop this. So we really appreciate everything you've done. But yeah, I love her so much. And seeing, I forgot that this was this episode, but seeing Kizaru speaking to Sakazuki and seeing him with like that pure rage and that pure emotion, I loved that scene. Like I love Kizaru as a character. I don't love him as a guy. I hate him as a guy, but I love him as a character. But like at this point, at least I got a little bit of respect for him as a guy as well. Even though I still think he's a shitbag. Absolute shitbag. But, you know, I don't see characters as just like evil or good. Just because if an evil character does something that I find really good, I like to like dive into that and I like to buy it into it and be proud of them for a moment, even if I still dislike them. And so yeah, that moment of Sakazuki being like, you're slacking off, you're not even trying your hardest, like you let them get away, whatever. And Kizaru basically saying to him like, I just made like probably the biggest sacrifice I've ever had to make for you motherfuckers. I just made the greatest sacrifice of all, which is I killed with my own hands one of my best friends in the world for you. And you're gonna say that I'm not doing enough? Fuck you. This episode was a lot of fuck yous. And I love that scene. And I also loved Sakazuki's response to it. Again, hate the man. Hate him so much. But like, I also like that moment of him going like, I'm sorry, brother. Like he actually heard the pain in Kizaru's voice. And he realized like, I'm wrong. And I mean, it takes a big man to like admit you're wrong in a situation like that. Now, I didn't really gain that much more respect for him because he's a piece of shit. But I gotta say, I got a little bit more, a tiny bit more. But more than anything, I just really liked the scene. I just really liked the way it was written. You know, I love scenes where you have those villains that like I see moments where I'm like, I like them in this moment. Because it's more interesting to me. It's way more fun to like the villain a little bit in some moments than like them just being so evil at all times, no matter what happens, and there's nothing relatable about them, you know? It's still fun to have those sorts of villains. I mean, All For One in My Hero Academia is like that, right? Even though even towards the end of that, there's even a few moments where you might feel bad for him. But you know, overall, it's like every scene, he's just a piece of shit in every scene he's in, you know? Same with the Celestial Dragons for the most part. And same with, so far, the Five Elders. They're just the worst pieces of shit in every scene that they could be the worst pieces of shit in. But still, I do like just, you know, hating a villain, but then in a scene going like, oh, that was nice, you know? I really like that. And crazy that the Vegapunks wiped their memories. So like they discovered that it was York, and then they did everything that they could, and then they were like, but now we need to erase our memories so we don't know this happened. And so that allowed this arc to be more interesting as well. Because, yeah, I was thinking, like, while this was happening, I was like, so they knew it was York beforehand, but they still were like, there's a traitor among us, you know? Like, I was like, I remember Shaka saying, like, it's one of the Vegapunks. And I was like, was he just pretending to not know that whole time? But no, it makes a lot of sense that they had to wipe their memories. Okay, well, we've got one episode left. This is episode 1155 of One Piece, and I am ecstatic to get into it. So let's jump into this. 1155 of One Piece. Here we go. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Okay. No recap? No recap. Yeah. Where's Lilith? Yeah, there's a lot. Oh, okay. This episode is going to be called The Journey to Elbaf, A Quiet Reflection. Nope. We're cutting away. Okay, Summer back up. And CP0 around. Oh, she's gone. Did Susie come with us? We killed her. No. No, they didn't. They're lying to protect her. She got away. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Say no. Yeah. So they're not going to be chasing us actively. 200 years ago? Saint Saturn 200 years ago looked exactly the same. That was crazy seeing a flashback to 200 years ago. Oh, that's a brave thing to ask the Elder. I wouldn't do that. Yeah. That's dangerous. Oh, what's gonna happen to York? Uh-huh. Is this all part of Vegapunk's plan? Oh, Edison. Right. Oh my god. Oh, that's awesome. It's lifting it off. Oh my god. And he's not even eaten. Jesus. That's because of the Revolutionary Army, right? Oh no. There's going to be a lot of innocent people dying from this, though. It's the sad thing about this strategy. Garling, hey, what's up? Oh, okay. Godhead of Science and Defense. So, you're a new Elder. So, Saturn is... What? Is Saturn gonna die? What the fuck? Is he... What the fuck? How is Garling doing this? How did he just take over? Just by sitting in his chair? Oh my god, this is a terrifying scene. Did Emu just decide this? Oh. Emu decided it, I guess. Oh my god, so because you failed Emu. So yeah, it must just be Emu's giving them immortality, and he can just take it away like that. Jesus, man. Oh my god. I can't believe my eyes. Not that he has any eyes. Wait. Is he like... Oh. Damn. So now Edison is, yeah, a combination of all of them. And all of them are still alive in Punk Records. Oh my gosh. You're calling with area? Uh-huh. Dragon, your son's gonna do it. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna throw things for a loop for a while. Damn, man. Oh, shit's changing. Shit's changing hard. Lilith! Lilith, my girl! Are we on Elbaf right now? Because there's a giant bookshelf there. Oh, what? Are you getting punk records? Oh. Oh, cool. Yeah, but they might still be living on in her head. Look at that, those tits. Oh, just give me a minute to cry. She's just a little cheeky sometimes. She took less than a minute. Oh, this is awesome. This is exactly what I imagined Elbaf rooms to be, so I'm glad. I'm glad they're to scale for giants. Oh, they're grieving. Oh, he's losing his appetite. He's still eating, just slower. Why does Chopper have a cop shirt? Vegapunk lives on. Oh, they're just in the ship. I thought they were on Elbaf. Aww. Yeah, and you got Vegapunk off the island by helping Lilith. I forgot about that speech. Yeah, now he's gonna eat everything. Hey guys, let's celebrate. Uh-huh. Aww. Aw, full banquet. Man, a giant banquet is gonna be heaven. I'm glad Bonnie's gonna have lots of food to eat as well. Ah, look at Robin smile. We haven't seen her in a bit. Oh, she's thinking of Soul. Oh, oh, that's so cute. It's me, motherfucker. To me as the king. Ah, oh, cool. Always in front of the sun. Robin's so cute in this episode. Each time they show her. Oh, Bonnie. What are we showing of Bonnie? Oh, Bonnie and Kuma. Is Kuma gonna die? Like right now? I love hearing the Bonnie voice actor do it. It's so cute. Oh. Man. Oh, the smile. But is he dead? Well, I feel like that wouldn't be her reaction if he died. Oh, the music. Ba, 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 ba. We are finishing this arc with a party. It's great that this chair's big enough for them here. Yeah, long awaited is right. Oh, there's more. Elbaf, Warland, New World. Who are we looking at? What? No. I don't know who that is, and that's confusing to me. That's confusing. I don't know. Okay, hold on. To discussion. Who? Kai. I mean, I guess it's just a tease, right? It's just a tease, and I don't know who it is. I imagine it's someone I'm gonna learn who it is when we watch the arc. So it's got to be just a tease, like of. Unless I'm just trying to make sure there's no one I'm missing. Okay, well, all right. So here's what we're gonna do, guys, because this is an important thing. I'm gonna do my final discussion for this episode, right? Then, I'm going to watch some videos that Veritas has sent me. That'll be like the final videos that I react to. So I think there's 3 videos. I don't know much about them. I think they're just volume trailers for like the manga, but those tend to be really good. So I'll be doing those reactions, and then maybe I'll wrap up the video just by, like, I already did a big talk at the start, so it won't be that much, but I'll wrap up the video by just talking about, I don't know, but then I'll also talk about what's to come is the main thing that I'll talk about, right? Like what I'm planning to do on this channel. This episode, let's talk about this episode, and let's pretend that it's not the last episode I'm gonna see in 3 months. Otherwise, I'm gonna cry. So the elders, they got the Mother Flame, so they've considered it a success. But that Saturn scene where he just fucking melts is crazy. That's so, like, kind of awesome. But it's insane. Like, so he... I think the idea is that Emu gives them immortality, gives all these elders immortality, but then, like, the second they fail him, he's just like, nah, you know what, I'm revoking it, and it just fucking destroys them because they're hundreds and hundreds of years old, so, like, they can't retain their form. But, like, that scene of, like, Garling coming in and just sitting on the throne and being like, yep, I'm the new godhead of science and defense, and York works under me now. Here I am, one of the 5 elders, you know, like, that was crazy. I saw Garling in the opening, and I saw Garling, I mean, we know, we saw Garling, you know, beforehand, but, like, what I'm saying is, like, when I saw Garling in the opening for this, arc, I thought, like, oh, it's interesting, like, we're coming towards the last episodes, he hasn't done anything. Why is he, like, a major part of the opening? Or, like, not a major part, but he's definitely featured in the opening. And also, like, I'd heard people talk about Garling. I hadn't heard what they said about it, but I've just, like, I feel like I've seen people refer to Garling and, like, talk about him as if he's a big deal. But I was like, but what importance does he have? But now I see, if he's part of the elders now, and he actually just, like, promoted himself to there, is pretty crazy. I mean, I imagine Emu probably promoted him there, like, accepted him there. But yeah, it's just crazy. And also, so seemingly Edison turned on the cloud machine, got the clouds under the Punk records, and then just, like, floated it the fuck away. So now Edison is alive, and he has the other Vegapunk's, like, you know, personalities, I guess, within him. So, like, they're still around, kind of, but they're just not gonna be, physical forms aren't gonna be around, which is still sad. I'm still mourning that a little bit. But that's okay, you know, like, because part of what makes them cool is their designs, you know, like, I like seeing Shaka Shaka standing there, and I like seeing Atlas's cute design. Like those are fun parts of the characters to me. But that's fine. They're still living on. And so Edison, I guess, I mean, he contacted Witheria, so I guess Witheria and him, which makes sense because Witheria is like not only a cloud city that travels around or whatever, but also is like a scientific civilization. So so I guess they're gonna meet up with Witheria and combine together or whatever, maybe. But that's kind of awesome. That's a good way to keep those Vegapunks in it. But now here's the question. We have Bonnie and Kuma with us right now. We have Lilith with us right now. Are these new Straw Hats? Like, I don't know. The thing that like makes me, I mean, I've talked about this, but I'm going to talk about it again. It wouldn't be the final One Piece video for now if I wasn't going over things I've already talked about over and over again. But like, Bonnie, I don't know if she becomes part of the Straw Hats because her power set can interlock too much, overlap, I guess is the word I was looking for, overlap with Luffy's power, right? So it's like, maybe we wouldn't want to do that. And Lilith, just like, this is dumb, but Lilith looks like Nami. So like, you know, I don't know. Are we gonna have her be an official Straw Hat if she just looks like Nami? You know, but I love having her around. But also, we might be at the point of the series where like it doesn't matter who's an official Straw Hat or not. You know, like people are just along for the ride now. So it's like we might actually just we won't say they're Straw Hats. They're just on board the Mary or the the Sunny. It's the final episode of the show right now. I can't believe I'm calling it the Mary. They're on board the Sunny, and maybe they'll be on board for the rest of the show, but they're not Straw Hats, you know? Like, you couldn't say that back at episode 400. If someone's going to be on board for the rest of the show, they're a Straw Hat. But, like, we're in the final stretch, so they could just be on board and not part of us. But yeah, I mean, I'd like them to be. Like, getting 2 women in one? Hell yeah. Now, Kuma, I don't think Kuma's dead. I mean, it seemed like the sort of scene that could have been like a send-off scene for Kuma. Like, his final scene is him looking out at the sun. And so, like, if you guys told me, oh no, the implication is that he died there, I wouldn't be blown away. But at the same time, like, I don't, like, I feel like if he did die there, the scene would have been less happy, you know? Like, I feel like it would have been a more bittersweet scene in that, like, Bonnie wouldn't have been smiling wide and going like, we saw the horizon together. I feel like she would have been crying and going like, well, at least we saw the horizon together. And like, she's still smiling, but she's crying, you know? Like, I could see that happen. But she had like a big smile that was like, I'm having a great day with my dad smile, you know? So yeah, that makes me think that he's not quite dead yet. I don't think he's got long if he is going to survive, but not quite yet. We're going to check out Bingo Card for one last time. Let's see. Did anything create? Luffy didn't invite any new crew. There are people who I think are new crew, but they weren't invited. Luffy didn't say, hey, join our crew. Now, on-screen kiss didn't happen, but the way that Robin hugged Chopper in that episode might as well have been. Extra insane laugh, I wouldn't say so. Frankie's tech taken, I wouldn't say that happened. Ex-Warlord dies. We'll consider that marked off if it was implied that he died there. But for now, I'm gonna take it off. Straw Hats fight for real, I don't think that happened. And then names starting with X, I didn't notice any. So this is the final score. Pretty good, not too bad. Not a bad final bingo card. What other, do I have other notes to talk about? No, I don't. I'm out. I'm out of notes. I can't wait for Elbaf. I really can't wait for Elbaf, right? I've been waiting for this for a long time. I'm very interested in it. I've thought in the past maybe Elbaf's city, like, you know, design or whatever would be bad. Like, not bad, but I was like, will it be boring? But so far what we've seen hasn't been boring, and people have assured me that manga readers have assured me that they think Elbaf's design is awesome. Like, stuff in Elbaf looks awesome and is awesome. So I have confidence in it. I'm really, really excited for the Elbaf arc. I'm really looking forward to it. Because I love the Giants, and there's going to be women, and there's going to be women that are 50 times the height of me, and I'm gonna love it. I'm gonna love every second of it. So I'm looking forward to the Elbaf arc. So yeah, I'm gonna open up the Discord messages Veritas sent me, and we're gonna go through these videos. So what he said was, do you want to end it off with 3 volume trailers, one of which is a music video? The collaboration music video released for the end of the last 6-month hiatus by GRe4N BOYS, the same band who did Angel and Devil, the second Egghead opening. I said, yes, please, sounds good, send them over. And so he sent them over. So we have Volume 108, Volume 109, and Volume 110. And a music video. Wait, is that true? Do we have 4? I've said 3. Oh, he said 3 volume trailers plus the collaboration music video. I guess I don't know what a plus sign means. So okay, there's 4 videos for us to do. So I guess we're gonna jump into it. By the way, I just want to give you a little peek behind the curtain. It's past my bedtime. I go to bed at 2 a.m. these days. It's currently 2:12. 2:12. Do you see that? 2:12. So I should be in bed, but I'm not, and it's fine. I'll figure it out. I'll sleep in a little bit. But yeah. Anyway, let's jump into this. This is we're gonna start with the 108 video. So here we go. Oh, there's so many gags here. This is that official video? Wait, there's so many good gags here. Oh. There's so many good gags. Oh. That's fucking... Oh, by the way, that manga art... Oh my god, am I gonna have to buy another volume? That art is so good, man. That's so good. This is one of the fucking funniest things in the world. Hold on. Like, okay, I'm not gonna go through every gag, right? There's a lot of gags in there, but I want to go through my favorite ones that stood out to me on that watch, right? This one where they're trying to do the lift their leg up to the thing, but they have a giant barrel. That's very funny. Zoro doing the spinny thing is very, very good. Nami getting the emotional tattoo that means a lot to her. And the idea, like, she had an idea for it and he fucked it up is a really good joke. That's very funny. Like, a lot of this is like, who came up with these jokes? Because this is so funny, and it's like, it's the jokes in such a quick succession. Gear 5 with the bikes is great. Hitting him in the eye with the mustache is great. But what were the other? Oh, this one with Zoro. He does the cool thing, but if his arm actually got sliced off, is very funny. The Kuma capture. Wait, where was it? The Kuma capture. What? Hello? Wasn't it here, or was it later? I can't find it, but there was that shot. Wasn't it in this bit? I guess not. There was that shot when he was looking at the phone of like all the Kumas. Hang on. Oh, there was this joke where like the elephant's coming towards, he tries to use Haki and it doesn't work, and then he's just being attacked by the elephant. Is very funny. And then yeah, go. Oh, here we go. Here's the Kuma captures. That's so good, man. That's so funny. Can I? Like, I'm trying to read what it says. Pacifista. Pacifista. Okay, so it says Pacifista at the start. And then I know it says something something kudasai, which means please. So, like, is it just gonna be like tap the pacifista or tap the non-pacifista or something? I'm gonna try to get Google Translate up on my phone and see if it can read that handwriting, which, you know, big if. Please select all images of the pacifista. Okay, yeah. So it's like select all the pacifistas, but some of them may be Kuma, so we don't know. That's really funny. There's just like so many like premium jokes in there. Oh, that was great. I loved that a lot. Okay, let's move on to the next video. Okay, the Bonnie looking at the memories. Well, I saw Korewa Chichi no. It was probably these are my father's memories. I'm imagining I don't have to read it. Oh, I just have to watch. It's gonna be a sad montage. We just had such a goofy video. My children hero. This is such a tonal shift from the last one. Oh. It's a great song. Oh. It's a really good song. Oh, the tears. This is supposed to advertise the manga? They're spoiling it all. You're getting every page of the manga here. Oh. That's such a cool panel. Holy fuck. So cute. Aww. Little pouty Bonnie. I like the movement on that panel. She's clearly kicking her legs up and down. Man. I'd just kind of gotten over these flashbacks. I just like healed from them. It's like when you bite your tongue and then it swells for a bit. And then just as after it heals, you bite the exact same spot. Fuck you, you're dead now, piece of shit. Aww. Vegapunk. Can't believe that scene can be emotional with this tongue hanging out like that. Aww. Oh, such a cool panel. Oh. Oh man. Is that the cover? I'm gonna be poor. How am I gonna afford buying all of this shit? That's such a great cover, man. Oda's going off with the covers of these volumes now. Like, I've seen the covers of One Piece volumes in the past, and they've been great. They've been solid, you know? I've liked them. But I feel like since late Wano, like, the ones that I've seen here are just so fucking good, man. That's... I want that. I want that cover so badly. God, so I gotta buy 108, I gotta buy 109. At some point. I gotta wait. I can't buy it all at once. I gotta use my money for some other stuff. But that was great. I mean, that was a beautiful song to have there. And yeah, just man. They really took their time with it. They did a whole 5-minute episode. They really like showed every panel in this fucking volume, it felt like. But absolutely beautiful. And I mean, I love that it's a cover that is happy, you know, like it's not, this is a volume filled with sad moments, but they make the cover be the positive part of it, you know? And I don't think as a trick, it's because, like, at its core, this is a story about how much a father loves his daughter and how much a daughter loves her father. And that's what we should be focusing on, like the joy of that. Oh, it's so fucking brilliant. Okay, well, let's move on to the next one. Okay, so this one, volume 110, this one was, in Veritas's words, it was removed by Emu, so I gotta be careful with this one. I imagine it was for some reason not on YouTube, like deleted off YouTube at some point. But this is a re-upload someone did, I think. So it's called One Piece Vegapunk Speech Egghead Volume 110. Ooh. Oh, this is cool. I like the way they're doing this. Whoa! The Epstein files. Wow. This is so cool. I love the vibe of this. It's like it's being censored in real time. That's so cool. What? Konosekai, what this world is. Oh, that's so sick. Another really cool volume cover. Although I don't need that one. Oh, what the fuck? Wait. Oh, this must just be something else. Because I was like, Apothecary Diaries? Are they doing a collab with One Piece? But no, it's just a bunch of other stuff. Okay, great. Oh my gosh. So I mean, let me go back and look at the cover again. Yeah, like very, very, very good cover. Really, really great. And I would gladly display it on my shelf. But at the very least, it's not one that I'm like, I need that right now. It's one that I'm like, I would love to have that one in my collection once I have even more disposable income, you know? Like right now, it's like I would use some of my food money for the other volumes. This one, I would just happily use my disposable income. All right. Great. Awesome trailer. I loved the vibe of that one so much. So that was the volume 110 trailer. Now let's do the music video. So this is a GRe4N BOYS Kiseki X One Piece manga collaboration video. So let's jump into it. We're gonna see the manga panels, but green, and like kind of animated. This is cool. Really asks the question: what if One Piece was green? It's some fun animation. Oh yeah. Oh, this is dope. Nami. I imagine we're gonna get back to more Nami stuff when we get to Arlong Park. Because there was only one Nami picture. Oh, this is great. Here we go. Here we go. Is it gonna go through the whole series? Because that would be amazing. And what's gonna happen to the Mary? What's gonna happen to the Mary when we get to Water 7? Oh, we saw Vivi there. Are we gonna see Vivi's goodbye? Of course we are. It'd be crazy if we didn't. This is a great song. There's Vivi's goodbye. Yeah. Robin joining. This is awesome. I'm loving this. Oh, that was so cool how it went up to Skypiea. And it's gonna fall down again. There we go. And now we're in Water 7. Careful, Mary. Okay, oh, Mary switched to the train. That's a cool idea. I want to live. There it is. Back to Mary for a bit. How are they going to transition? No, I just brought the Sunny in. It would have been fucked up, but I thought they might have burned down the Mary on screen. I thought we might have seen it go up in flames. Whoa, this is cool. Aww. Aww. I hate seeing how terrified they were in that moment with Kuma. Whoa, that was sick. Oh, he still has his friends. Whoa, this is sick. Seeing all them in those 2 years in this silhouette. Shirahoshi. Oh, the Sunny's in the bubble. Just Rose the baby. Although, did we just skip past Spunk Hazard super quickly? I feel like I barely saw anything from there. Oh, look at that carrot. And Wano, baby. This is just so dope, man. Is this gonna go past Egghead? Is there any chance we see any Elbaf here? Because it's a manga collaboration. No, they're stopping it there. It's wise. Wow. Interesting seeing the moments they choose to put in that bit. Oh, that was great. Wait, there's still more. Is there? No, there's not. What's this final thing, though? Oh, cool. It's just... Okay, I won't look too hard at that because I see some Elbaf stuff there. Oh, that was awesome. I love anything... Anytime you have, like, going through the entire journey of a series, but doing it with creative ways, I do really love that stuff. Like with One Piece, I've seen that be done 1,000 times. And what I want is I don't just want to see manga panels. I want to see you do interesting stuff with it. And this did interesting stuff with it. I really like to see the way they had the mode of transport changing as they went on. And like the moments that they choose to put in there and the way that they're layering them over each other. And like creative stuff like us going up into the sky for Skypiea and then falling back down and being in the bubble for Fishman Island, you know? Like stuff like that is good shit. It reminds me of... the final ending for My Hero Academia, where it just goes through the entire series. That I love. It's one of my favorite endings of MHA, and MHA has some of my favorite endings in all of anime. So that's a huge compliment. And it's just so incredible. So this was a fucking brilliant video. Wow, so good, so fun. Yeah. Okay. So hard to say, but that brings it into the content part of the video. There is now no more content. There is now no more content. So let's just wrap up the video. Not with goodbyes. I'm not gonna get too sappy or anything. What I'm gonna talk about instead is practical things, which is let's talk about what's next for the channel. Well, obviously, when One Piece comes back. So like being completely honest with you, I doing videos is like one of my favorite things ever. I wanna continue to do videos, but also I don't know where my life's gonna be, right? I have no idea. My life is in a constant state of like I don't know how long it's gonna stay the same. I don't know how much things are gonna change. So I can't like promise anything really. The thing I can ask of you is like, try to continue to support my videos as best you can. I know it's hard to ask that at the end of a fucking series, but oh no, we're not at the end of the series. You know what I mean? When we're caught up to the series and it's going to be slowing down a lot. But you know, the video's success, the more all of my videos succeed, the better chance it is that I can continue to make videos. And that's like the plain truth of it, right? Where like, you know, all the time that I spend making videos is time that takes away from other things in my life. But if they're actually successful, I can dedicate more time to them. But I've been, you know, putting my heart and soul in these for a long time, and I want to continue to do so. So current plans, and again, it's all up in the air, but current plans, I would like to obviously continue doing One Piece reactions. And I think there's like not going to be a ton stopping me from doing that. I think like barring the worst happening, knock on wood, I like if there were any reactions that I'd want to keep doing forever, it's One Piece reactions. So you know, basically definitely. When new One Piece episodes are going to be coming out every week, hopefully you're going to see me doing them as they come out with the same level of enthusiasm and love. And I'm very excited for that. I'm so excited. When live action comes back, obviously I'm going to be jumping right on that. I think probably what I'm going to try to do is do a live action episode every single day. I forgot how many episodes they're going to have. 7 or 8 episodes. Let's say if it's 7, then for a whole week, I will post a video every day. Hopefully. I'm not going to promise that because that's a lot of fucking work, but that's the plan, right? Is to do an episode every day, for 7 days. And realistically, that means I'm actually going to be recording like 2 or 3 a day, maybe more, depending on how much I crave it. And then editing it and uploading it over that time. So that's the plan for the main One Piece content. If the One Piece Wit remake comes out at any point in the time that I'm still doing videos, I would love to check it out and do reactions to that or whatever, right? Obviously, that's on the cards. Now, things in the very near future, things that I want to do, like I'm talking like within the next month / few weeks or whatever, right? I want to do the Ardo One Piece Film Red songs. I want to do a reaction to all of them, the full versions of them, right? That's high on my priority list. I want to open up the rest of Veritas's trading cards, because Veritas gave me trading cards, and I wanna go through the rest of them, right? That's number 2 on my list. Well, these aren't in any particular order. When I say that's number 2 on my list, I'm not saying that's the second one I'm gonna do. That's just the second one that I'm thinking of right now. So I want to open those up and do those. I want to make another prediction skit, this time for Elbaf, and I want to think about it, and I want to try to do it properly, but I'm not gonna rush it, so it's probably just sometime before the Elbaf arc comes out. I want to make it. That could be in 2 weeks if I get time. That could be in 2 months. I don't know. But keep your eye out for that. Hopefully you guys enjoy it if and when it does come out, because I'll try to make it good, but I have no ideas for it yet. I have absolutely no ideas. Actually, I think I came up with one idea during this video, but I haven't written it down yet, so it might not be in the video. So that's what I want to do. I want to play One Piece video games. The One Piece Odyssey game I was playing on this channel, and I was really enjoying it. And I was live streaming it. I might want to still do live streams of that game. Other One Piece video games, I think I might want to play, but not live stream. Just because when I live stream them, I gotta like schedule it out in advance, and I gotta play a certain amount every time I sit down. Whereas like when I can just sit down and play the game and record it as I play it, then I can just make it into videos. That's easier for my schedule, so I might end up doing that. But like for Odyssey, I feel like I was, at least for a bit, I feel like I was enjoying doing that on stream. So I feel like at least for now, I would like to try to keep streaming that, but we'll see. And also, if there's any One Piece content that you're like, well, now that you've caught up, this is great content to check out, let me know. I can't promise you that I'll do it. Like, even if you're Veritas, I can't promise you that I'll do it. But I love getting those ideas, you know? I love people saying it. And sometimes it's like, if a bunch of people say like, you have to check this one thing out, then I check it out, you know? I mean, One Piece Fan Letter was like that. Everyone's like, you have to check out One Piece Fan Letter. It changed my life. So yeah, stuff like that. Obviously, there's not going to be something as incredible as Fan Letter, I don't think. But like, just, you know, other bonus content. I mean, Veritas was showing me these collaboration videos and stuff. I loved them. Stuff along those lines sounds cool. And so I would love to check that out. If you have any ideas for stuff that you might want to see on this channel, then let me know. If there's at any point that I'm going to do, like maybe I'll do another stream with Sammy at some point. I'm not thinking about it quite yet, but maybe I might get in contact with Sammy soon and see if I can do something else with him. But like stuff along those lines. I did reach out to another YouTuber, like kind of recently, about possibly doing like a thing, and they didn't get back to me, so I doubt that's happening. It was kind of a long-ish shot anyway, but I thought like I might as well reach out to them just in case they want to do something. I won't say who it is because I don't want to blow up their spot. but it was a YouTuber who was reading the manga right now, and was making videos on the manga as they're reading it. And I really liked their videos, and I liked the way that they discussed the thing, and I contacted them about it. But whether or not they saw it doesn't really matter. If they don't want to do it, they don't want to do it, and that's fine, you know? And if they're just too busy or whatever, that's fine. So that's why I don't want to like call them out, because that seems like a dick move, especially when I said in my email, like, and if you don't want to do it, you don't have to. So yeah, there's that. Also, like, I got to acknowledge, this series has taken up a major part of my schedule when making videos, like I always got to take into account I'm doing 8 episodes of One Piece a week. That 8 episodes are disappearing off my schedule now. Just disappearing. So because of that, like I'm gonna be doing other One Piece content, but there's still gonna be like extra space open. And I might also, like, I might not be doing 2 videos a week anymore, obviously, right? Maybe I would only do 1 video a week or less. I think I want to at least try to keep doing 1 video a week at least on this channel. Maybe I'll still do more though. Like I'll probably just post when I have stuff to post. But what was I saying? But now that there's a gap on the channel, I like doing long series, man. I really like doing long series. So if there's an anime that's like a longer anime that you're really interested in me seeing, you can let me know. But I'm not saying I'm necessarily going to take the most popular answer and go with it. I just want to hear people's opinions though. So like I haven't seen Dragon Ball, the Dragon Ball series, for example. I haven't seen Naruto. I haven't seen Bleach. I haven't seen Detective Conan. I haven't seen a lot of, a lot of these bigger shows. Black Clover, Fairy Tail, stuff like that are shows that I never went through. I have seen Hunter x Hunter. Don't suggest Hunter x Hunter. I love Hunter x Hunter. I've already seen it. If it was up to me, I would like do a Yu-Gi-Oh rewatch channel because that would be my passion project. I love Yu-Gi-Oh. I've seen all of Yu-Gi-Oh and I've seen all of Yu-Gi-Oh GX, or at least most of it. I haven't seen much of 5Ds, but I liked what I saw of 5Ds. But like if in my perfect world, people would want to watch me watch the original Yu-Gi-Oh series again and go through every single episode, and I would be fucking happy to do that, but like that's not realistic. It's a dumb idea for it because it already doesn't have a huge audience, and a rewatch series wouldn't have an audience. But honestly, if I'm being honest, top of my list of like what I would be considering, what I would genuinely think is like most likely, is I would like to do Naruto. And the reason is I feel like Naruto is in a similar boat to One Piece for me. I'm not gonna compare its quality. I don't care about comparing these series. I'm not looking for something to replace One Piece. I am like literally on the schedule, but like in terms of like how much I like it or what it means to me or what the quality is, that's not what I'm looking for. That's pointless. But in terms of just like when I was a kid, I didn't like Naruto. But as I've gotten older, I've matured a lot. And I think like if I properly gave it a shot, I would like it. Thing about Naruto though is like I'd probably watch the dub, which like when I started this series, I went back and forth on whether I was going to watch the sub or the dub of One Piece, and I chose the sub. Partially because I didn't want to piss anyone off, and partially because like the dub isn't like caught up, but with Naruto and Naruto Shippuden, like the show's done, so the dub is all caught up. And there were some other reasons that I chose One Piece in sub, right? But I feel like at this point, like I would want to choose something that I would be most excited about. And like I think I would be most excited about watching the dub of Naruto, especially because I know like a lot of voice actors that I really, really love, English voice actors that I really love, their main things that they're known for is Naruto characters. So I would really want to experience that firsthand. And also would seem like a fun series to do like that. But I also would understand it's possible that would get me less traction on the videos. But like it also might be a series that I do more as a passion project. So like I'm not saying I am definitely doing Naruto, but I'm saying like I'm just telling you my honest thoughts of like what I'm considering as upcoming videos, But I also recognize I'm saying that to an audience that I've been watching the sub of One Piece for 1,100 whatever episodes. Like it's very possible there are sub elitists in my comment section. If there are, I'm kind of not interested. Thank you so much for sticking with me with this series, but one of my least favorite things is when I say that I'm watching a dub, or I say that I like the dub a lot, and people take that opportunity to tell me how much better the sub is. Trust me, I watch as much anime as you do. Maybe not. Maybe you can claim that you watch way more than I do, but I watch a lot of anime. I think I can comfortably say that. I watch a lot of anime in both sub and dub. I know what I'm talking about. I know what I like. I also am trained in acting. I know what good acting and bad acting sound like. So I think I know what I'm doing when I'm choosing versions for myself. I know I'm getting early defensive for comments that have not come in yet, but I just know, that's the sort of thing that I have been dealing with for many years. But as with anything on these channels, I do the stuff that I think that I'll enjoy the most, and then I hope that joy is passed on to you guys. Anyway, so this video was a 3-episode video, as in I only watched 3 episodes of One Piece, but I've been recording for as long as I record for a 4-episode video, even longer, I would say. So that's how you know this is a big video. But I think that's it. I think that's all I have to say, which is kind of crazy to say, because then then the video is going to be over. But I think that's it. Thank you so much for joining me. Please support the video. If you have hype points, I don't know how they work fully, but I think you can only do it on mobile, and only some people have it. I don't even think I have it. But if you can hype a video, which I think you do by going to the comments and swiping it across, and it has hype on it. Look it up. If you can hype a video, hype this video, please. Like the video, comment down below, do all of that stuff to support this small channel of mine, because I hope you guys have appreciated the work that I've done for this channel, because as much as I love it, it is also work, and it has taken a lot of my life. I've cancelled plans with people. I've said no to a lot of stuff in these few years because I've been I have to watch One Piece tonight. But it's not a complaint. I don't regret a single second of it. It's been incredible. But please support the video. I would also appreciate support, even if no one supports this video, if it gets 1 view on YouTube and every patron unsubscribes as soon as this video comes out. Even if that happens, I won't regret a thing, and I won't be I won't be distraught about it, I don't think. But I would be a bit sad. But that doesn't mean I'm still accepting some love if you have it to spare. So thank you for joining me. Yeah, go to my Patreon account for full-length reactions, early access, and exclusive videos. And go to my main channel if you want main channel stuff, and join the YouTube membership down below just to support the channel. And if there are videos that I can post early, I will post them early for you still members. So hopefully you will still get early things. Maybe you won't get a week early, maybe you'll get half a week early, or just when they're ready or something like that. Maybe you still will get a week early, I don't know yet. But if you stay joined on the channel, I'll try to make it worth it. But thank you for joining me. I will see you next time. Goodbye.